Hello, future U.S. citizens. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. And today, we will talk about what to expect in a U.S. citizenship naturalization interview. Are you feeling a little nervous about your upcoming U.S. citizenship interview? Do you wonder what questions the USCIS officer will ask or what you should bring? Perhaps you're worried about making mistakes, or maybe you're just unsure of what to expect on the big day. You are not alone. Many immigrant applicants feel this way, and that's totally normal. But what if I told you that with the right preparation, you can walk into that interview feeling confident and ready to succeed? Our goal today is to help you feel less stressed and more prepared. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap, practical tips, and the confidence to shine in your interview. Arrival and check-in. Make sure you arrive early, about 15 to 30 minutes before your appointment time. When you arrive, you'll go through security. Just like at an airport, you'll need to show your appointment letter and a valid ID, like your green card. Then you'll check in and wait for your name to be called. The interview room. An immigration officer will call your name and you'll go with them to a private office. This is where your interview will happen. It's usually a small, comfortable room. The oath. The officer will ask you to raise your right hand and swear to tell the truth. This is a very important part. So listen carefully and say, "I do." The interview itself, step by step. Now let's discuss the actual interview. It has a few main parts. Part 1, the English test. The officer will test your ability to read, write, and speak English. Speaking test. This starts the moment you meet the USCIS officer. The officer will ask you questions about your application, the N-400 form, and just by listening to you, they will decide if your English speaking is good enough. They might ask things like, "How are you today?" or "Why do you want to become a U.S. citizen?" Just speak clearly and try your best. Reading test. The officer will ask you to read one sentence from a tablet or a piece of paper. For example, they might ask you to read, "What is the capital of the United States?" or "How many states does the United States have?" Writing test. The USCIS officer will read a sentence aloud, and you will have to write it down. For example, they might say, "Congress meets in Washington, D.C., or "The President lives in the White House." Part 2, the Civics Test. This is where they test your knowledge of U.S. history and government. The videos in our channel have the USCIS official Civics Test, questions and answers. Double-check the answers for your local representative, senators, and the governor of your state, since this could also be asked during your interview. Also, know the name of the capital of your state, since this could be one of the answers for the civics test on the day of your naturalization interview. Part 3. Reviewing your N-400 application. This is often the longest part of the naturalization interview. The interviewing officer will go through your N-400 application form with you. They will ask you to confirm all the information you provided is still correct and true. They will ask questions about your personal information, name, address, date of birth, your parents and children, your employment history, your trips outside the U.S., your marital history, your past history. If you've ever been arrested, gone to court, claimed to be a U.S. citizen, and more. They will also ask the good moral character questions, which are usually yes/no questions. At the end of the form N-400, these are very important. For example, have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Or have you ever lied to a government official? Tips for the N-400 review. Know your application. Read through your N-400 form many times before the interview. Know every answer you put down. Bring supporting documents. Bring originals of everything you sent with your application, plus any new documents that show changes, like a new job, a new address, or new travel. This includes your green card, passports, marriage certificate, birth certificates of children, tax returns, and more. Be honest and consistent. Always tell the truth. If anything has changed since you submitted your N-400 application, please inform the officer. Listen carefully. If you don't understand a question, politely ask the USCIS officer to repeat it or explain it. Can you please repeat the question? Or can you explain that word? Common mistakes to avoid. Not bringing all required documents. Make a checklist and double-check everything the night before. Not updating your address with USCIS. Not studying enough for the Civics Test. You need to know all the questions and answers. Lying or giving false information. This is a serious mistake and can lead to denial. Being late for your appointment. We are not done yet, because there are still important tips that you need to know, but we've covered a lot so far. I really hope this is helping you feel more prepared. I'm curious, what's been the most helpful tip for you so far? Or what's one question you still have about the interview process? Let us know in the comments below. Tips for success. Practice. The more you practice, the more confident you'll feel. Dress nicely. Wear clean, comfortable, and respectful clothes, like you would for a job interview. Be polite and respectful. The USCIS officer is just doing their job. Be friendly and respectful. Speak clearly. Don't rush your answers. Speak slowly and clearly. Stay calm. It's normal to be nervous, but take a deep breath. You've prepared for this. Stay in the present. Don't spend too much time worrying about the past or the future. Focus on what you can do right now, in this moment. This can help you feel less overwhelmed and more in control. After the interview, at the end of the interview, the USCIS officer will tell you one of three things. Recommended for approval. This is great news. They think you passed. Continued. This means they need more information or documents from you. They will give you an official USCIS letter telling you what to send or what to do next. Denied. This means your citizenship application was not approved. They will send you a letter explaining why. If this happens, don't give up. You might be able to appeal or reapply. If you are recommended for approval, congratulations. The next step is usually the Oath of Allegiance ceremony, where you become a U.S. citizen. You've got this. The U.S. citizenship interview might seem scary, but it's a step many have taken before you, and you can do it too. With good preparation, honesty, and a calm attitude, you will succeed. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, comment, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe to the channel for more helpful guides on your immigration journey. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the very best on your path to becoming a U.S. citizen. See you in the next video.